Hello Leo, thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. You are all welcome here. It means a lot that you have arrived on this video. Please watch the video. I hope it helps you all. I'm gonna start this by doing a prayer for all of you Leos out there. My God, please come into the life of Leos. Please intercede on their behalf. Give them health, wealth, love. Give them prosperity, give them protection. Give them power, give them protection. Give them power, give them protection. Give them power. Amen, amen. In your most high names. I'm getting the letter T or the letter J in one of your names who has come to the reading. Thank you so much. It could be the first name or in any part of the first or second names. You are going to be successful in what you're doing. There's a spiritual energy with this particular Leo because I'm seeing an incense burner. And literally the smoke is flowing out of the incense burner. It's so beautiful. It's like the traditional Arabian kind of incense burners with coal. And the herbs or the essences are being burnt on the incense burner. This is also a sign that your energy is very high in spiritual, Leo. And the Leos are usually very spiritual and do have the gift of the sight, many of them. So I'm grateful for your energy, for your generosity, for your preparedness to do the right thing at all times, for your preparedness to come forward, for your forgiving hearts. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to be using the Fairy Lenormand deck, which is this lovely deck here. I have a connection with the fairies. I've just posted a video of a real fairy. If you guys can check it out on the list. It's a real deal. It's not a hoax or any playing around. This is the real one. And you'll see the fairy appeared like a blue light. And I did some stills on the video. And like kind of pointed out the arms, the legs, the body, and the head. And if you look closely, she's blonde and she has a hair, like a hair band on. If you look closely at the image, I just saw that yesterday. I nearly fainted. My friend, she's psychic. She showed it to me. She was like, "Oh my God, look at her." So I know that this is the blue fairy. She comes in rituals of healing and she helps me get good results in my work for people, in my healing work, even in money or love rituals. So I do love the fairies. They're always here. So have a look at that video. Also have a look at the prophecy for 2022 because there's some important things that are coming this year that I think people need to know about. Okay, the more knowledge you have about it, the better. Okay, there's going to be a lot of changes. Now, the prophecies are coming true from the time that I started the channel. This one about London, there's one about London that I saw the a big ball of mud falling on, well, nearly falling on London, but not falling on it. And yesterday they got a sandstorm. There's another part of the prophecy that was concerning to me, like there's some kind of problem or issue that's going to happen there in London for people. But have a look at the prophecy, really, it explains it in more detail. Thank you. So your first card is the tree. This talks about longevity. It talks about ancestors and ancestral power. So if you have knowledge about your ancestors, they're definitely on your side. Especially, I'm getting here someone who is from Africa, African heritage. Like I have a lot of African heritage. You do have your ancestors standing by your side from Africa, from the time that they were kings and queens. They are standing by your side. There's 6, 7 of them. Yeah. So if this resonates with you, these are your ancestors coming to let you know that you'll be fine. It also talks about health, and it says don't worry about any health issues. Nothing will happen to you. Even though I saw in my premonitions and predictions that April, May were going to be a bit slow because of the health situation, but it's going to be okay. That's what I saw as well. Anyone who stumbles on this reading is going to be fine and healthy. The fairies are saying so. You're going to be okay, all right? If there's anyone you're worried about, Don't worry, you're very protected. All of you, whether your ancestors are African or otherwise, you are very protected. They are all interceding on your behalf. It's so pleasant to see and to feel. There's someone here who's likes fairies. They like you back, they love you back. That's someone who loves fairies. So this card here is the coffin, and it is about new beginnings, putting an end to old cycles. Like it's a new cycle starting up for you guys. It's going to be glorious. It's putting an end to old behaviors and things that could have gotten in your way or in someone's way that you know. They're leaving that behind. The fairies and all the spirit energies are around you. Now this is also a card of initiation and beginnings. This is the main energy of it actually. Initiations and beginnings. It's about facing your inner demons and looking within yourself and hunting them down. It's also about the shadow world, where you realize that fear is false evidence that appears real, and you face it. If something doesn't scare you when you do it, the outcome will probably not be that big. That's something I learned. When I wanted to start this channel, I got scared. Anything that I want, naturally anything they want to start or begin, they get scared. But the message here is that this new beginning is divinely guided, and you're supposed to do this, Leo. So put the fear, face the fear, put it behind you. I feel that you've done the shadow work. You've gone into your dark places, parts of your soul. You've cleared out all of the negativity. Okay? There's a strong maternal energy. If you're worrying about your children, someone here, or a mother that's worried about a child, or a child that's worried about a mother, please don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. 100%. There's not even gonna be anything bad that happens at all. So if anyone feels like that, just don't. It's the energy of feeling belongs to something else, and it has nothing to do with your child or the mother. I feel that it's an outside influence, basically, that is trying to influence one of these two people in a negative way, but they will not be successful. All of this negativity will be sent back to them in multiples. You have great power. As long as you're aware about what's going on. And that's where we come in, to show you the truth. So, you be aware and never scare. Okay? Always reassure yourself, because you're very powerful. Your ancestors are standing behind you. You do have a big victory here in the cards. So I'm seeing a big victory for you guys. A lot of things that the spirits are talking, they're talking about big victories. In a situation maybe that you thought was lost. Finances are going to be amazing as well. If you feel that they've slowed down, that this won't last for long. Somehow you are getting the help that you need. So this is a masculine energy. The next card that is of importance here. Could be a lover, could be a friend, could be a family member. a gentleman. If there is this card in this position especially could mean that you need to connect with your divine masculine energy, like take action about something, take a more masculine quality, depending on what that might mean for you, and it connects to the other cards in the reading. It's also a card of courage. So there is no reason to fear. This new beginning is going to be glorious, bigger than you expected. And I'm not just saying that. You are very brave. Leos are very brave. I mean, my mum's a Leo, and she's very brave. So you get this other card, which is the Scythe, which is this is all going to happen very quickly. Okay, it talks about cutting out the negativity like you've done, and clearing and doing away with negative energies. And it's also a card that you are going to finally reap the harvest of whatever you've been doing. You've been working at something really hard. Part of the collective here has been really working hard. There's a lot of energy of creativity here and a connection with nature. The Scythe, when it comes, it's called regeneration, and that's a beautiful word to use because it means like regrowing and growing in a more beautiful way. But you need to cut something out first. If we don't clear out the old, there will never be a place for the new, and it's always been the way, and it always will be. So you need to cut this out. That's what the fairies are. I feel that a big portion of the collective has already cut this out and left it behind. But if anyone is hesitating, you need to cut it out. And now is the absolute right time to do that. Because I do feel a big love relationship trying to come into your life. Or something that will make you feel so loved. But you need to do with these negative energies. Someone is bothering someone here, and you just need to leave it. But like I said, most of the collective have left it behind. I'm seeing a lot of success, bravery, courage here, and I'm seeing a lot of action moving forward. So, if there's any message for this reading, I would say lose the old to gain the new. So it can come in. You are aware, you are fearless, you are powerful, you are beautiful, you are full of a fiery energy, a king's energy. You are very powerful and strong, and I do feel that nothing is going to be able to stop you. This abundance will be yours, and it is in both the areas of love and of money. I just know that you're going to do everything very quickly, and it's going to be amazing. So the next portion of the reading is yes or no questions. So I'll be giving you a chance to ask 3 questions, yes or no questions. So if you could ask your first question, I'm going to be using the Nefertari Tarot here, the Egyptian one that I usually use for this yes or no. So let's ask the first question. Okay. Wow, look. The Hierophant, this is the one. So you are getting, and the card underneath is the 2 of Cups. So you're getting this amazing relationship, but you have to just make space for it. If you have made space for already, then I'm proud of you, because this is exactly what's going to bring in this love. Okay, you're rearing to go. Your energy is very powerful. This is a yes, a big yes. Okay. And I see a successful love relationship with this one. Let's see about the second question. Give me a card for the next second question. Thank you. The Hermit. This card is quite powerful, actually. In this deck, it's extremely powerful, the Hermit. It could represent a Virgo, or if someone has Virgo in their chart. But it talks about being wise, wiseness. You are wise. You are prudent. You've been staying alone or were alone for a long time in research of spirituality. Your spirituality has been growing. It's about detachment from material things, silence and reservedness, like when you're reserved about something, like you don't want to, make a big deal of it. It can also talk about celibacy. If you're like me, you would be celibate because between relationships, because I don't really, I'm not judging anyone, I'm not saying anyone is doing anything wrong, it's just the person and how they are, but I'm celibate in between relationships. If I don't have a relationship, then there's no duvet dancing. So it talks as well about, it's like you can give people such precious advice. You can clear mysteries and solve, difficult problems, Leo. Someone here is psychic, I'm sure, or just a very strong intuition. Lots of love. Thank you very much for your love, and it's a beautiful energy of generous love. Thank you so much. You're amazing. You're powerful. So you can make a lot of changes. If this is a business deal or a project that you want to start that these cards are talking about, go for it. The answer is a yes, okay? It can talk about someone who's a doctor or a healer or an alchemist as well, that's coming into your life. Or you could be embodying this energy yourself. Alright? But this is definitely going to happen, and it's going to be very quick now. Big yes. So, let's see what the third card question is. Go on. Ask the question. Let's see what the cards say. Two of Wands. This is also a yes. And it's talking about having choices. It's like meditation over your abilities as well. So it's like if you're a psychic or a seer like Ma, you would meditate over your abilities, obviously, for a while. That's what I used to do, and it helps you grow your gift and be very sure about it. So now these videos that I had posted for the prophecies, the premonition, that God revealed to me, these were meditated on for a long time, and this ability, it was sharpened with meditation. So that's the way to do it. If you can't meditate, just sitting down and thinking about it in a very positive way, a pure way, and connecting to the divine, the whole, the universes, all of them, the most high power in it. That's what we call God. That's what I call God. So that is the most powerful, most high power. You connect to that is inside everything, that is within everything, that is around everything, above and below everything. And you ask it to reveal things to you, and they will be revealed. You've been through a hard time, but it's not lasting. The time for it to end is now. that you are going to cut the things that need to be cut out. And I do feel big success for you, Leo. Congratulations. This was a beautiful reading. You do have a yes here as well. So it's 3 yeses. Wow. This was a powerful reading, you guys. Thank you so much for your energy, for your presence. Please like, share and subscribe. It motivates me and gives me the energy to carry on and keep doing things on my channel and keep posting. I love you guys so much. Just if you get a moment, yeah, like and share, subscribe or comment. Whatever you feel that you can do will definitely help me and give me a tip, you know. So I love you all, and I will be with you in your next reading, Leo. Bye for now.